What's up guys, and another classic game review. Today I will be doing the Namco Smash Court Tennis Pro Tournament 2. Okay, so I do actually have a physical copy of this game. I am using a emulator to play it. So let's just read what it says on the back of the game. The official game of the Grand Slam. Serve, volley, lob and smash your way to glory, playing as 16 top-ranking pros at the world's most prestigious tennis tournaments. An emphasis on the smash because, as you will see when you play, there is a smashing element. So, 6 modes of addictive action, including exhibition matches, Grand Slam tournaments, and special challenges such as Impact Shooter and Target Crusher. Create your own tennis star in Pro Tour mode. That's what I refer to as the career mode. Rise through the ranks and test yourself on clay, grass, indoor, and hard court surfaces. Revolutionary stamina system makes you pace yourself like a pro. Perfect for that 5th set tiebreak. Challenge your mates to ace some competitive doubles action using a multi-tap. And yes, I just want to point out one of the good things with this game is it translates very well to multiplayer. You can have a lot of close and enjoyable matches with your friends and family. So let's move on into the review proper. Okay, so Smash Court Tennis Pro Tournament 2. It certainly is an improvement over the first Smash Court Tennis game on PS2. There is a vastly increased roster of professional tennis players, and you even get to play in the campaign mode against a fictional ladder of made up professional players. So the main modes of the game are arcade or exhibition, which is just a very easy controlled way of having a game of tennis on your computer. The other mode is the career mode, where you will take part in various tournaments until you reach the top of the rankings and win some of the majors. The challenge mode makes a welcome return. Once again, has that addictive quality. It's not particularly easy to complete. We'll take on such challenges as the Impact Shooter and Target Crusher, which is very satisfying, I think. Now, it definitely is a improvement over Smash Court Tennis 1. I found with the first Smash Court PlayStation 2 Smash Court Tennis game, after a bit of practice, you could tend to use the same techniques to beat the AI. This usually meant hitting hard serves and getting aces, or pulling the AI opponent from one side of the court to the other, when he kind of generally will just hit the ball back in your direction. This Smash Court 2 is a lot more complicated. Every player has his own style. For instance, Ferreira has a strong forehand, and Tim Henman is a serve and volley style player. In other words, once he's served, he will hit a slice, then try and get into the net. And one thing that I found was particularly pleasing is that having picked some of these characters, and if you play to their strengths, really does make a difference. For instance, Tim Henman is a serve volley player, so I thought, right, I'll try and close off the opponent at the net. So every time I had a good solid forehand that he had to really stretch to get, had that extra second or so to move forward into the net and hit a volley, it actually worked out really well. Also, as I said, Ferrero it says he has a strong forehand. If you time the forehand right into the corner, it is indeed strong. And then you've got Andy Roddick, who is obviously well known for his ridiculously fast serve. And then there's Leighton Hewitt, who is again like more of a bass player. I'm only going over a few here, but basically the game's very tactically astute, and it doesn't fall into the same repetitive problem as the first game. So if you're winning by using a certain technique, the AI tends to recognize it and adapt accordingly, which is very impressive because, you know, to have such complete advanced AI with so many possibilities out there in the coding is brilliant, you know. So the game has again improved, this time in the visual department. The first Smash Court was quite a good looking game. It had very accurate looking player models, the likes of Kornikova and Andre Agassi, very distinctive and pretty accurate. Once again, they've done well here. In fact, the way they players move and the motion capture between playing points is definitely improved. And on to the lifespan of the game. Well, I think it depends how much you like tennis, really. I am more of a casual fan, but there is a certain satisfaction in hearing the ball make that popping noise as you topspin it hard at your opponent. But obviously it is just tennis. The challenge mode does add a few sort of funny Japanese elements where you can be trying to get through some quite bizarre challenges, but at the same time very enjoyable. This is typical of a company like Namco. They really don't follow too many conventions, or European conventions, you might say. And I'm not going to hate on my kinsfolk in Europe, the game developers, but the Japanese always sort of have that kind of left field quality to their games. So any bad points really? Well, I found the serving to be a bit confusing. The other game used to show you how fast it was, and you could kind of direct it wherever you want it, whereas this game, the cursor for me moves around a little bit too quick, and I don't really know where I'm serving. That can be a bit annoying because, of course, if you want to try and win a match by through aces, you might struggle a little. So yeah, I mean that there isn't that much to say to criticise the game. Again, on the lifespan front, the career mode can be very engrossing. Although you have a lot of fictional characters, so again, some of them are quite quirky, and if you're a Smash Court collector, you will recognise they've brought back some of the the characters from the classic games as well. So yeah, I mean, honestly, if you are looking for a bit of fun playing a tennis game online, in between, of course, we're getting towards spring now, I'm going to get out and play some real tennis as well, but this is a pretty good simulation of tennis, and word on the grapevine is that it looks pretty neat on an emulator. So I would give this an 8 out of 10 and say it is a smashing tennis game. And I will see you guys later.
To serve.